because they can't hear that whoever's up here is kind of just got to like signal to them, you talk, and then like hand it back. Yeah, because we can hear, up here we can hear what they're saying, but not the other way around. They said this one you've really got to be like right close to the field.
Okay, cool.
The Perth Football League acknowledge the Whadjuk Noongar people as the traditional custodians of this land. And we pay our respects to elders, past, present, and emerging.
Yeah, but we don't know what we're doing. You know what
Today's
we're doing.
grand final will not be possible without the support of our partners. So we'd like to thank Budget Car Rental,
Whose bag is this?
Car and Truck Rental, the West Coast Eagles,
Well, thank you. Oh, are you doing this?
Yes, yeah.
Sullivan Logistics, All My Sisters, Victor Scott.
When's the actual coverage start, Ben? Is it when the camera starts? Pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. The cameraman will let us know.
So we're going to load in. We'll do that still once the whole line.
Come on, the baby girls.
Last night I had the strangest dream. I said away to China in a little boat to find ya, and you said you had to get your laundry clean. Didn't want no one to hold you. What does that mean? And you said, "Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna slow me. I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running in the water."
to HIF Health Insurance Oval for the budget car and truck rental C3 Women Grand Final between Bayswater and Kingsway. Yes. The Perth Football League acknowledges the Whadjuk Noongar people as the traditional custodians of this land, and we pay our respects to elders, past, present, and emerging. Today's grand finals would not be possible with the support of our partners, and we'd like to thank Budget Car and Truck Rental, the West Coast Eagles, our official beverage supplier, Carlton Dry, Sullivan Logistics, For My Sisters, Victor Sports, Healthway, and WA Football. Would you now please join the coaches, players and umpires in standing, if you are able to, for the Australian National Anthem.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is God by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and grand. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia
Can the captains please come forward for the coin toss? Thank you everyone, you may sit down. Kingsway on the left, Bayswater on the right, here comes the toss. Everyone watching. Oh, hey, Bayswater wins the toss and they choose to kick to the drop end. Alright, let's get behind everybody. We encourage spectators to show support for their team today, but please respect others in attendance. The game's going to kick off. I guess it's already, the rain's coming down. It's scheduled to start right now. Let's go for the final countdown.
I did not think that was
Budget Car and Truck Rental C3 Grand Final played between Kingsway and Bayswater. And my name is Ben Hockaday. I'll be calling the game, and we have some representatives from Bayswater as well. Guys, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Ella, so I'm a player at Bayswater. I'm super excited to be up here in the nice, warm, sheltered area watching Bayswater.
Yeah, I know it's going to be very exciting. Baysy in their 80th season, so this would be a real cherry on top, and perfect season to cap it off would be outstanding, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Going through the season undefeated is a pretty impressive record, never been done before in, I don't think, our club's history, so very exciting to come away with that in the home and away season.
And obviously Kingsway coming into this as well, their inaugural season as well. quite impressive to see them have such a good start to the season and in their maiden season make it all the way to the grand final.
Yeah, absolutely. It's impressive in any situation to get to the grand final, let alone in your first season as a club. So yeah, Kingsway should be immensely proud of what all they've achieved this year.
Okay. So we have kicked off here as well. It looks like Kingsway getting the first inside 50 here. It is a hot footy, very wet conditions. Seems like the ground has held up pretty well. Looks a lot better than it did 4 weeks ago.
I believe it's a Bayswater inside.
Oh, well, sorry. Oh, my apologies. Still getting set up myself here. My apologies. So Basie first inside 50, looking like the potentially first score of the day.
It's going to be a very contested game today. Lots of stoppages, lots of groundwork. So I think whichever team gets to the contest first is ultimately going to run away with it.
I agree, and grand finals are always obviously very, very daunting as well. So normally you do find that it's a very congested game as nerves start to settle. I found, even from watching some women's grand finals last year, first quarter was just pretty much just an arm wrestle, very low scoring, and then second quarter is when you can get your composure. There's Amy McClure having a shot at goal. Maddie Williams sitting under it in the goal square, unfortunately not able to take the mark, but that is our first score in this Budget Car and Truck Rentals C3 Women's Grand Final. Basie on top early with 1 point. Certainly leaving a very open 50. Happy to let the Kingsway fullback take a bit of a run. Manages to clear the 50 and she finds a target out on that defensive flank for Kingsway. Opted for the handball, but decides, no, I'm going to go for a kick instead. Out on that wing, very hot footy. Basie managing to wheel that ball forward. Getting closer to their 50. Umpire blows his whistle, says, I have the ball up. Kingsway active with the bench early. I think it's only been about 3 minutes into the game and they're already making rotations. Wonder if that's part of their strategy to just keep players fresh all game. Especially the player that came on, Courtney Peoples, former state gymnast herself, and I believe was actually part of the national squad for a little bit there. So quite an athlete she is, and she'll be looking to have an impact on this game.
I think the talent on both lists is pretty incredible. You've got Melisha Hardy from Kingsway, I believe had a stint at both East Perth and Swans, so she'll be one to watch out for in the forward half.
Oh, definitely. I understand Bayswater have a few girls that are affiliated with Waffle clubs as well.
Yeah, so lots of our midfield is predominantly from Swan District, so you've got the likes of Hayley Creedy and Sky Lombardi and Shannon, who have all done, and Stoddy, who's had over 200 games at Swan District, so they carry an absolute wealth of knowledge and experience. So.
And you know what I love about that as well? Those girls staying like loyal to their grassroots footy clubs as well, and obviously, you know, doing their best to support the clubs that have given them those opportunities. So it's nice to see them obviously back I guess where it all began.
Yeah, absolutely, and they've just been such a great addition to Bayswater. They've come in and really accepted the club and accepted the culture, and yeah, they've been a great addition. That's
awesome. That's really awesome. Just a testament to how well women's footy is growing. Obviously, every year we're welcoming new teams. We're getting more and more numbers, and it's outstanding stuff to see.
Absolutely.
Ball comes out to the wing here. Very, again, as mentioned before, congested footy. There is a large amount of numbers around this ball. Interesting to see. There is only one Kingsway forward of half of the ground. Bayswater set up very well here with a spare as well, so it's going to be tough if Kingsway win this footy for them to actually find some options moving forward, but no doubt they'll adapt. As Bayswater look to go for another inside 50. That's a nice contested mark there. Wheels around. Nice deep entry. Oh, that is outstanding.
Sophia Bishop
Well done.
with an amazing contested mark inside 50.
Oh, yeah. Is that Sophia Bishop
Yes.
lining up? Yeah.
She's amazing forward. Kicked the most goals. I think she ended the home and away season with 55.
55 goals in 16 games. That is outstanding. Unfortunately, dropped that one a little bit short. Don't know about that. Yeah, got to be umpire. Thank you. Gonna say she's bloody put her face in the dirt.
Yeah, so this one here is Chloe Sauzier. She's captained East Perth, had a small stint in the Claremont reserves. So yeah, she's also quite a dangerous forward.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'll let you guys talk about this one. That is outstanding for Bayswater.
Absolutely slots it through. Not a doubt about it for Chloe Sauzier.
Yeah. Yeah, so Basie with the first goal of the day down here at HIF Insurance Stadium, formerly Joondalup Arena. So they are up. First goal, first point of the game, and that puts them 1-1-7, plays 0-0-0. I believe, was it Chloe Sauzier? I think I remember looking at some of the stats earlier in the season. She kicked like something like 7 or 8 in a game.
Yeah, I think she had 7 in a game.
Yeah. I'm going to hit you with a round 3, I reckon it was.
Ooh, yeah, it was quite early in the season.
Yeah.
She's coming off a back injury as well, so she's
wow.
nothing short of impressive source. Yeah, Bayswater has quite a talented forward line, so it'll be interesting to see how they...
There's that Hayley Crute just stepping through there, no worries. Nice deep inside 50 here. Again, Paul's congested. If you're Basie, you really don't mind this because it's at least close to your goals. Kingsway backline doing their best to contain this. Good body work there. Manages to win the footy. You know what, that's actually a really outstanding effort there because you just about think Basie about to walk into a goal. So I think that might have been Maya Murphy from Kingsway. Well done. Some repeat efforts there in the back line, just trying to ensure that Basie aren't able to potentially score again.
Yeah, Maya Murphy's another one with quite an impressive resume. I think she's in the Rogers team at East Perth and is currently the captain. So yeah, she'll also be one of Kingsway's to watch out for.
Yeah, certainly. Like you said, you guys hit the nail on the head. This is a very, very talented list for both teams. Umpire says insufficient intent there. I'm going to be honest with you guys, that's not really a free kick I want to see paid much today. Just because, again, it's a grand final. The conditions aren't great. It's wet. Look, let's be honest, none of us are most of the time trying to make skill errors. So I reckon leave that one out, umps, but we'll see how they adjudicate that today.
Yeah, as long as they're consistent, I don't mind the call, but if you're going to pay it early, you need to be paying it consistently all game.
I'll tell you about that. Just then. I reckon Basie are a bit unlucky not to get a drop on the footy then, but umpire said no worries, play on as it spills out to the forward flank. Still in Basie's forward 50. I believe Kingsway are yet to get inside 50 yet. And again, look at the flood. There is not a single player beyond halfway of the ground. Basie won't mind this at all. They seem quite comfortable, and as you guys told me prior to the game, don't seem like they have an issue at all with this very congested footy.
No.
And that's a nice tap down.
Pretty.
Is that?
Yeah, that was Hayley Crute.
Lovely. Well done. So I can see what you mean. She's a live wire at the stoppages.
Yeah, she's very crafty, can get in and out of space with not much room.
Yeah.
So you really can't give her even a metre because she'll make you pay for it. Unfortunately, didn't convert that time.
Oh, well done. That was an outstanding effort there from Nikki Lundy, and she's kept it going.
And it's gone out.
Okay. Bit unlucky there. I guess that one was maybe a little bit more there. You can see what she was trying to do, just trying to, okay, don't know about that one. Bit off the ball from Alicia Hardy there. Maybe trying to stamp her authority on here. She might be noticing, is there a bit of a tagging drop or something going on? But that was a little bit of grand final physicality there as Basie still with the ball inside their 50.
Yeah, it looks like Lil from Bayswater has gotten the job of manning up Militia Hardy, and she's been a bit physical behind the ball, so we'll see if that progresses anywhere. But honestly, it's probably just grand final footy.
Yeah, I don't think either of the girls would be too bothered about that.
No.
They would understand how it is. Right, Nikki Lundy, I like the way she's going about it at the moment. She's just willing that footy forward no matter what.
Yeah, she's an absolute veteran of the club, does so much for the committee and just overall the culture. So it's really nice to see her run out on grand final day for the Navy Blue.
Yeah. I know your former president and vice president right now, Danielle Santoro, has certainly been up and about. I've been in conversations with her all week, and she's ecstatic for you guys and very hopeful that, here we go. That looked like a good opportunity there for Sauzier again. Unfortunately, didn't quite come off. Didn't have a lot of time and space, though, so we'll let her off the hook with that one.
Yeah, no, Danny's just a huge supporter of the women's team and has been for many years, so can see why she'd certainly be up and about for the girls.
Yeah. She'll be, I don't know, I believe this is her last year as well, so I'm sure she'll be sorely missed. Will obviously still be a part of your club as a supporter, but I know from the admin side, she'd be a big loss.
Yeah, she's done so much for us, so it's well-earned retirement.
As you're looking to get another score here, Kingsway doing their best to prevent that from happening. Again, it has been an absolute hot footy here. Very congested. That's a nice tackle there. Quick snap on the boot there. Unfortunately, didn't get enough purchase on it. It was Holly Davey with that snap, and we look like we are wrapped up again. Umpire says, I'll have it.
Yeah, Kingsway's done a really nice job of congesting the forward 50. Bayswater, it's quite hard because we've kind of got a three-headed beast on the forward line with Sophia, Sauce and Holly. So if you stop
bit
one
of
of
Harry
them...
Potter out here.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a bit of Fluffy.
So if you stop one of them, the other two are just going to pop their heads up and...
So you're telling me is Kingsway need to get that, I can't even remember now, that harp to play.
Yeah, just put them to sleep.
Put the Basie beast to bed.
They haven't managed to do it yet, so let's see if they have the answers.
Yeah. You know, that's elite, ladies. I hope that we're going to reference that throughout the rest of the game. But, yeah, very fair comment then. We have not really seen an attacking play from Kingsway just yet. I understand. I feel like their strategy certainly is to congest that footy quite a bit. But, you know, that's okay, maybe while they're trying to settle in. But also, you know, we need to get some scoring shots on the board for them. And that was nearly a really nice intercept there. Yeah. Oh, missed that one. Who was it?
No, it's gone through. Amy Tremaine.
Number 2, Amy Tremaine. Just sneaked it forward. I think a few of the fans up here in the stands thought that might have hit the post, but tell them to get stuffed, Amy, because that is a goal. That is the second goal on the day for Bayswater.
Yeah, impressive. AT's been brought in for her defensive pressure in the forward 50s, so normally plays as a backman, so to see her snag a goal in the big time is really impressive.
Oh, she'll be up and about after that.
Oh, absolutely.
Got the tunes pumping out here, HIF Stadium. Bit of energy around as we are the first game of the day with 4 grand finals to be played here. It's an absolute huge day for footy. Kingsway looking to get their first inside 50 and potentially scoring opportunity of the day. I would say that after the reset probably favours them the best when you have to go back to your 6-6-6. Finding a bit of space now. Beth Carey doing her best. Gets the hands out to Linda Holland. Holland gets the first inside 50 and we're on the board with Kingsway's first inside 50. Unfortunately, Basie backline after not having to do too much to start the game has willed it out, which is really nice. Out onto the wing. Oh, that's a nice bit of body work and Shepherd there. Kingsway winning the ball back, getting as far as their forward flank. Again, Basie well set up here. I reckon Kingsway will be okay with the stoppage here, probably looking for that boundary line. Bit of a dribble out. I know you can't do it intentionally.
Yep, and I think they'll be quite happy with that because, like you said, it gives them a chance to actually get some numbers behind the ball and not have to push up the ground so much. So you're looking for a bit of forward structure here and craft, hopefully for Kingsway, so they can get on the board. Another boundary throw in, Basie working it still towards their goals. Yes. Liking the battle in the middle here from the two ruckmen as well. I'd say it's been a pretty even contest. Probably both teams really looking to capitalise on their ruck work a little bit more. I would say Basie have the slight upper hand there. Hot footy there, or slippery footy I should say, sorry. Kingsway managing to wheel the ball forward there. That was a good little bit of body work from the Bayswater defender. But Kingsway recovering and managing to gain the territory by having a stoppage.
Yeah, Bayswater's quite dangerous with their setup here. You see Amber Johnson, AJ, sitting up in that hot spot of that forward defensive 50 for Bayswater.
Yeah.
It's what makes Bayswater's defence so damaging.
Yeah.
Even though they've been fortunate for it not to go in there that much this year, they do look after it when it does.
Yeah, I can see exactly. So just understanding the play. Being a kick away, outstanding. You know, if it's a quick snap on the boot, she's just going to sit right under it and take that mark and then reload for a counter-attack. So, yeah, nice game awareness there. And I completely agree with you. You can see why, I guess, for most of the season, Basie's backline has been impregnable, which has been outstanding. And it's just a testament to the season they've had. How's the umpire seeing this one?
Last possession.
Guess that is where it becomes a little bit difficult. Again, days like today, I know it is the last possession rule and things like that, but again, when it's just going to be grubby and sometimes just come off the boot uncleanly, I'm not too sure, but it is what it is. There you go, so we'll have a turnover here. See what Kingsway can do if they can get a bit creative here. Looking like they want to take on the game and go a little bit more central. No, still ends up at the flank, willing it past. Who was that coming through? That was an outstanding effort from Bayswater.
I think that was Lilia Loy. She's number 19. Yeah, she's been absolutely dominant off the half-back this year.
I'll tell you what, she hit that footy with pace, but probably understanding urgency in the dying seconds of that first quarter then. So, as we said before, 2-2-14 to Bayswater plays Kingsway, who are unfortunately yet to score. Kingsway getting their first inside 50 late in that first term. They certainly will be looking to build on that, because I would say probably in that last 4 or 5 minute passage there, it was more on Kingsway's side of the ground. So they'll be probably looking to reset and say, all right, girls, let's keep that flow going to start this quarter, because they have a little bit of ground to make up. But the best part about it is we've got plenty of footy to go, guys. Plenty of footy to go.
Absolutely. Be interesting, because in the qualifying final, Kingsway actually got up on Bayswater in the starting moments of the game. So be interesting to see if they can get that momentum back and stop Bayswater's run on the ball.
So it looks like Bayswater's off to a big start there. 2 goals, 2. Kingsway yet to score.
Yeah, and the microphone bloke is stealing our thunder here, guys.
For the next 3 quarters.
I'll take a bit of a break if you guys want. If you want to talk a little bit about Basie footy and how you've seen it so far, I'll hand over the headset.
Smoking and vaping is prohibited. So just reminding you, no vaping within these gates. If you want to do it, you have to go outside. Thank you.
Always going to try to
We'll come back for the second quarter very soon.
So we've got Hawksy or Charlotte joining us on the mic.
Hello.
You impressed with what you've seen so far?
I think this hasn't rolled out in the first quarter as I expected it to. I think we're going to see this quarter time is going to be a big mental battle for both teams. Bayswater would have expected a different showing from Kingsway in the first quarter, and Kingsway are now in a position where it's not do or die, but it will be shortly. So I think we're going to see this is going to be a real battle of who's going to hold their composure better and who's going to stick to their game style and their game craft, and who's going to adjust to this bigger field than we're used to and the strong winds and the wet, and come out hard and fast in the next quarter.
Yeah, there's so many factors that just go into finals footy, so be interesting to see who keeps their composure, like you said. Obviously, if Bayswater think the game's won in the first quarter, I think Kingsway's going to sorely mistake them. So if Bayswater can keep their run on the ball and not let the last 4 minutes of that game really impact them.
Yeah, and I think, you know, as we know, finals footy is pretty new to the majority of our Bayswater squad. Some have come from other teams that have played in other leagues, some final footy, but the majority have played little to none. So this is real discovery period for them, and I think what's worked for them well in the first quarter is, despite the fact we've got a lot of dominant individual players, they've been doing well to work in their lines as a team and keep their structure, and I think if they keep doing that, then they should be okay. But I think if they lean into, if these individual players lean into
The glory of it all. Yeah.
which
From both
is a
ends.
natural thing to do,
Yeah.
I think we could see them having some trouble, but I just think Kingsway need to put up,
Get their foot
need
on the
to
gas
show.
a little bit. Yeah.
you know,
Because they've been dominant all year against other teams. Unfortunately, haven't gotten away with taking one over Basie, but
yeah,
clearly over other teams, they seem to be doing well. So might be more of a mental battle for Kingsway than anything, because
Yeah.
they're probably in the same boat as Bayswater and not being super comfortable in a final setting or not having experienced it. So
yeah.
let's see how that goes and unfolds in the second quarter.
I think it's going to be a very interesting afternoon. I think we've both observed Kingsway come in with a very keen sense of confidence about this season. Anyone who's been following their social medias will know that there's been several posts pushing forward, I think, their aspirations for this year. And so I think this quarter will show, are they going to adjust what they're expecting and, you know, how they're seeing their game, and realise that they are chasing now. They're not coming in the favourites here.
No.
They weren't at the start of the game, they're definitely not now. And that doesn't mean that they can't do it, but they need to come in understanding that if they don't put up a fight now, this is going to run away from them.
Yeah, because Bayswater is a very momentum-based team. As
Yeah.
soon as they get going, it's really hard to stop them. And I don't
Yeah.
think the ball's really rolling yet for Bayswater. I think
No.
this has been quite a slow quarter than what we're used to. But I think Kingsway needs to put their foot down now and stop it if they want to come back.
Yeah.
But in saying that, it is only 2 goals.
Absolutely. And we saw this in our in the qualifying final, or the first final that was played, the third quarter. The second quarter, Basie got back a lead, but the third and fourth quarter, it was, I believe Kingsway was scoreless from there. So
Yes.
this quarter is going to be critical.
It
It's
is
going to really be
absolutely
critical.
gonna be critical.
Looks like Bayswater have set up with a pretty similar, most players in more or less the same spots they were in the beginning, so they've seen something that they liked in the first quarter and they're happy to stick with back their players in to do what they've been doing so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems that Caitlin Hopkins has been moved into the back line from the forward. She's quite a dynamic player and can really play both positions really, really well. And she has a lot of great talk in the back line, so it'll be interesting to see how she goes.
I think her ability to read the ball is going to come massively handy in this next quarter.
Yeah,
I'm just going to do a quick little swap.
Alrighty, back in with the start of the second quarter. Sort of run on there. Basie looking to start this quarter how they started the last. Unfortunately, that is out of bounds on the full. Not quite sure who came in with that shot there. Probably had a little bit more time to compose themselves, but that's okay. Again, still a grand final. The nerves are out in full effect.
Yeah, Chloe Sawsey with that one generally prefers a kick on the run. And the good thing, she'll take a lot of shots on goal, and for the ones she misses, she'll make just as many.
Yeah, that's
Very,
so
very
she won't be too
dangerous
phased by
forward.
that.
Absolutely not. She's also carrying a wealth of, we mentioned in the first quarter, she's come from a higher, some other play. She's going to bring a wealth of experience to this team. In fact, I believe they won that final for Claremont, didn't they, that year? Yeah, in the Rezzies, and I believe she also topped the goal scoring for them that season. So
she's an outstanding player.
Yeah,
there you go.
she is someone they're going to have to shut down. Good lock up on the ball on Shannon Reen.
Yeah. Like I said before, I'm quite liking this battle between the two ruckmen. You've got Georgia Niblett from Kingsway, and obviously Emily Stott, who I know is obviously a fan favourite of you guys. Stotty, is it?
Absolutely.
Yep. So that's a good contest between those two ladies as well.
Stotty's been described as our on-field coach. She is just an absolute pillar of our team. Only coming in this season, but pillar of our team, pillar of our midfield.
It's great when you get some of those players come in and they have an immediate impact on obviously the team and obviously the overall club environment. So Basie looking to have a shot on goal. There's a free kick given there. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, this is Hayley Scapes.
Oh, she's gone the Nana. Has she got enough purchase on it? Not quite. Tell you what, fair attempt though.
So Scapes is also one of our, she plays Rogers Cup.
Yep.
So she plays with us on the occasions that she's able to. Really young player, fresh legs, very quick, very nimble.
You can obviously tell that she's quite confident as well for going for a
Absolutely.
Nana as well, adding a bit of style points to it. But hey, it's a grand final, so why not hit the highlight reel, hey?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not that time, but I'm sure she'll. You might see her as well.
Kingsway's got a little run on it here, but Sky's come and picked that up and locked it up nicely.
And that's a nice tackle. I tell you what,
a little tough one.
Yeah, Melisha Hardy, she's dishing it out.
Yeah.
She's a tough cookie.
This is a style of game we do expect from her. Often brings the physicality to it, especially when Kingsway are down. So our midfield will be well versed.
And that was a nice contest there.
Yeah, Scape again actually.
Yeah, that was a nice job from Jess Donovan from Kingsway there to bring that ball to ground. Neither team's giving an inch at all here. Kingsway just trying to wheel that footy forward.
Kingsway get that down to the skinny side. This could be a run on here.
There you go. Beth Carey looking to dish the footy inside. She's got a fair bit on it.
Christina also picked that one up out on our back 50.
Did well to get rid of that one there.
Christina again.
Basie back line holding up outstandingly as they just push through. Well done.
Good clearance kick by Finay.
Yeah.
And this is Sawzia coming back with the ball now.
She's got a 2-on-1. It's going to be difficult to beat, but she's kept the ball moving.
I think this is where Basie's setup is going to be good because, I mean, they've turned it over, but there's four forwards waiting for that ball there.
Yeah. Just unfortunate. Probably just need to win that through, but again, when the conditions are like this, it is very, very difficult. It's Kingsway trying to get a bit more distance on the footy there, but unfortunately is out of bounds and therefore will be a turnover.
This is Amber coming in with the ball now.
Do feel like Kingsway starting this quarter with a bit more confidence as well as look, they'll look to get another inside 50 here. It's a good marking contest. Oh wow,
Celia coming through.
That was outstanding.
Yeah.
Not quite the kick she wanted, but that was a fair effort coming through.
And she stopped the run, so
yeah,
it's given them the time to set up.
You've got to love that sort of attack on the footy as well, just wanting to win the ball at all costs. Again.
Good lock up by Christina and good clearance kick again. This is Hayley Croot coming here. If she gets this cleanly, this will be a big run.
Geez, cleanly's going to be the hard part, isn't it?
Absolutely, but if anyone can do it.
And she's drawn a high free kick, so well done. Yeah. I like how she took a little bit of time there as well, just to let, a bit of structure come into play. Unfortunately, turnover in the middle of the ground, however, doesn't matter because Basie managed to mop that up. You got Sky Lombardi coming through with a nice kick, a nice
this
inside 50.
Should be Vanessa Stella picking this up here.
Vanessa Stella off the deck. Not quite the stellar effort she would like, but that's all right. I liked how she managed. She read the play well there and she got out where she could. And I believe it's a free kick, is it?
Looks, yeah. Kingsway free kick. I'm not sure who's got it though.
Oh, it must have been a bit of off-the-ball stuff there. When fair play, obviously you need to shepherd your player coming through so they can get a bit of a run on.
And it's obviously easy to make mistakes in that type of play when it's this wet.
That was a nice entry from Caitlin Hopkins there.
Great mark. And this will be Sophia lining up again. She's very dangerous with a shot like this.
Tell you what, if she slots this one, I reckon she owes Caitlin Hopkins. She might owe her a couple refreshments later on, because that was an absolute hurler of a pass.
I'd personally say one of Hoppy's biggest strengths is her read on the ball and her positioning. That's why she works so well in the forward and in the back line.
Yep. And that was a really nice intercept mark there from the Kingsway back. And that was a nice fly, and to grip the ball like that, take it out in front in the wet is quite incredible. So well done to, I believe it was Sky Dallimore. So well done, Sky Dallimore. That was a great effort from you. And Basie well represented here and set up. We've got a little bit of space here. Unfortunately, Bishop brought down in the tackle. Kingsway certainly have lifted the physicality a lot. So obviously listen to the chat from the coaches as well. They're again turning into an arm wrestle.
Certainly still leaning into that congestion, wanting to keep it all locked up. So we're going to see through the back end of this game if that ends up being successful.
Yep. Does concern me a little bit if this is going to expend a lot of energy for them as well. And again, when they win the footy, and then obviously they're going to need to run and spread. It's a big ground out here. I mean, not that the Kingsway girls are not used to that, because their home ground is quite big as well. But you just wonder if it's going to play a bit of a part when they do win those turnovers from the pressure acts, and their ability to score and convert from those turnovers.
I think this is where we'll see, and I can't personally say if this is also a strength of Kingsway's list, but for Bayswater we have a lot of utility players that will rotate through multiple spots, and therefore we will have fresh legs in the majority of our positions at all times, and that's going to be an important factor.
I believe that was Dallimore again then with the intercept marking effort. Obviously didn't quite bring that down, but geez, that's twice now. She seems to be quite good in the air, and really has a bit of confidence there.
And it seems like they're going to rely heavily on that. That was a great mark from Bayswater's captain, Maggie Biffin.
Yeah. Well contested.
Oh, that was
from Nazreen Maroof as well.
Great marksmanship there.
Oh, unlucky there, not quite how it worked out. But if you win a stoppage here, it's not as bad as we think, as Abby Partridge is helped across the boundary line there.
We see again a very forward, back-heavy setup from Kingsway, with only one player on the square and everyone else in their back 50.
Yeah. I completely agree. I feel like that plays into Basie's hands quite a bit, because obviously if the forwards are going to push up, and I understand that you need to, but it just means that, well, their backs are going to come right up as well. So if unfortunately you don't win a clean possession, that ball's coming straight in, and it's just going to be repeat inside 50 after inside 50.
It's obviously tempting to flood the back line, but they have to remember that stopping the score is one thing. They still need to make this score back, and right now their meterage, they're, what, 150 metres away from their goal with the nearest player.
There you go, and exactly as I said, a bit of a dump kick out, and Bayswater just ready to meet it. See if they can get a bit of a run on here, Kingsway, win that footy out of that back line.
Holly Davey in a 2-on-1, spilled back out. This looks like it's going to be Kingsway's kick.
Yeah, and two girls coming from the ground for Kingsway as well. They did come from that 50. I'm hoping that their midfielders that have just been helping out in the back line, because that's not really the best time to be making back line rotations.
I know it was something spoken about earlier, that with the wind heading across to the far side ground, the interchange is going to be incredibly difficult on a ground this size.
Oh, yes. Girls probably just might be a high tackle there. Probably a little bit stiff, I reckon, for Serena McVie then. Well, she probably should have got a free kick for that, but that's okay. They managed to work the ball forward.
Good physicality by Leona.
Yes. Wowee, that was good. Emily Stott going to work there, using her body as well. Kingsway still willing that footy forward. This isn't bad from them. This isn't bad, but there isn't much ahead of the footy for them. So some of the Kingsway forwards are going to have to work real hard to get back and provide an option if they win this footy here, which it looks like they might quite, or at least you know what their goal would be right now, win a stoppage.
Absolutely. And you can see here that we've actually got Bayswater's wings sliding into the back, into the fullback to cover, which is where we see their structure really holding up.
100% on like the footy IQ from some of the Basie girls here. Just again, just saying, well, yep, we're up by 2 goals, or 14 points, sorry, but we're not going to give these guys a chance at scoring. So just always being defensively mindset. It's outstanding sort of stuff, isn't it? Well done from the Kingsway defender there to block that footy, keep it in front. Again, you want to get a stoppage here, as they do. So this is where I want to see the Kingsway forwards just hold up. There's no need to push into this contest. Provide an option.
Yeah, they need to trust their backs to do their job. Their backs have not conceded a lot of scores, except to us. This whole season, they're quite capable.
Big contest there. We got about 4 bodies flying. Umpire says play on. Kingsway 2 on 1. They'll
Here we go.
look to take it on through the middle. Not quite the kick you'd like.
Good wrap up from AJ.
Courtney Peoples with the kick there. Bit of a
Lil
dump
with
kick.
the ball again.
Basie looking for another inside 50. Here we go.
This is
Bit of a
Fee
foot race
one-on-one.
on. Geez, these conditions are always hard. Oh, well done there. Kept her composure, kept her feet, won the footy out. That was an outstanding effort from the Kingsway fullback.
Lil with the ball again.
But Basie ready to respond again. They're locked and loaded.
Oh,
Did she find a target? Not quite. That was almost like threading a needle a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice forward pressure there from Basie. But yeah,
This
that was
is
an
a critical
outstanding
throw.
effort from the Kingsway fullback then, just to keep her composure, keep her feet and win that footy out.
Oh, Maggie with the ball on a loose shot.
Geez, that'd be special for the captain to kick a grand final goal. I know that gets everyone up and about.
Maggie's a very offensively minded player, so I'm assuming we will see a few more
Is she
shots.
Is she more the type to rather than give a little bit of a handoff, she might be like, no, it's all right, I got this.
Well, one of her better mates on the team, being Hayley Crude, is also equally as offensively minded, and they both play in the midfield, so you might see a bit of a push and shove for who gets the loose shot
And
from
we've
those
seen
two.
that. And I
Oh, there's a
believe,
goal in from there.
was that Holly Davey?
I think so.
I believe it was number 31. It's hard to see with all the bodies getting around her, but they are up and about. But it was a nice goal there as well. Not a lot of time. She just put that on the boot and it sailed through true. So well done. Another goal out to Basie. 3-2-20. With, again, Kingsway still yet to score.
Holly Davies been described as the dark horse of our forward line. So she and Sophia are very, very tight. They play very well together, and often Sophia might be the big marking target, and Holly comes in and ends up with the ball and spill out in that kind of back passage, and can be very dangerous because it's often overlooked in that sense. This is where that we were saying, that strength in the forward line.
Sorry? Oh. What, did it fly away or something? Okay. Sorry, just discussing some technical difficulties there. We've got about 4 minutes left to go in this first half of footy. And as we have highlighted already, and you'll be able to see with the score, it has been a very Basie game. The Kingsway still in this fight. It has not been comprehensively Basie. Oh, wow, how far she got to run. Umpire said, no, she just got rid of it in time. What's going on here?
Amy Tremaine with the ball kicking back to Holly. Oh, no, that's
No.
fine.
There was a behind the play free kick there. One of the Basie girls, I think, put a little bit of physicality and a little bit of mayo on that tackle, just as the Kingsway midfielder just tried to get rid of it. Oh, 50.
Oh.
Okay. I'm assuming that was protected area. I'm not too sure about that because it did look like the Basie player was actually manning someone up. So
Yeah. Maybe just...
I'm not going to say too much about the umpire because he is the Ballajura Club umpire as well. So he does an outstanding job. A nice inside 50 here for Kingsway. They would love a score before the end of the half. There's a couple girls willing to put each other in what looks like a decent puddle down there as well. So Kingsway, the ball in their forward 50. There's 2 minutes 30 to go. They really would love to get on the scoreboard here.
This is probably the most promising chance they've had.
Unfortunately, Basie says, no, we're not letting up.
2-on-1 here, 3-on-1.
Basie certainly just saying nothing's coming easy for you guys today.
their tackle pressure, Bayswater's tackle pressure is something that comes very naturally to them.
Yep.
So we're going to see that play a big role.
As well, looking for the back feed option here. You've got to get that on the boot, get an entry. Clock's winding down. We're under 2 minutes to go. Another ball up. Might be going close to the breaking the record of stoppages at this stage. We've had about 50 of them.
Look, I think Kingsway going, if they do go into the second half scoreless, I think that's going to be a very tough half-time.
I didn't quite like with that.
conversation.
Yeah, that's got to be holding the man. She's tackling her just nowhere near the footy. That's a free, Kingsway. Oh, okay.
Bayswater free kick.
Oh, I saw that the other way, but okay.
Holly
I
Davey
obviously-
kicking out to the
Maybe
wing.
my eyesight is failing me. You know what I did like just before? Emily Stott looked like she was about to actually take on the umpire in that in that ball up as well. I'm not sure if she realised who was standing next to her because she put a forearm on the ump. So please give her a bit of stick after the game for that. Oh, she's got the
Absolutely.
barrel here. Looking for a deep inside 50. Unfortunately, Courtney Peoples not able to bring that down, but she tries to recover with the tackle. Kingsway clock is ticking. There's 50 seconds to go in this last quarter. Boundary throw-in could help their chances of a late goal in the second half.
We can see some little bit more push and shove from Alicia Hardy this time with Hayley Crute down right in that hot spot just out in front of the Kingsway goal.
I wouldn't be worrying too much about that. I think focus your energy on the footy for now. Just, you know, I know we want to dish out a bit of physicality,
Yeah.
but Kingsway, we need a score.
Yeah, so
15
that
seconds
pair,
to go.
This could, oh,
Kingsway looking at a chance here if she can be clean. Is the clock going to beat them? They want to take a mark here.
oh,
Yes.
Mark right out in
Go
front.
back, take your time. That looks like Bree Wagner as well, and I'll tell you what, that was quite a courageous effort.
Be
because
after the siren.
she was doing a bit of a corkscrew there because the ball just was not travelling too well. Turned around back with the flight, and she did wear one on the way through, so hopefully she's all right. And, oh, is there a hand on it? How does the goal umpire see that? No, she scored a goal.
Called as a score.
So I tell you what, that was close, but that does a lot for Kingsway coming into this second half. And I dare say that's going to inject quite a bit of energy into the second half of this game because we are now back to a 14-point margin.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that will throw them almost a little bit of a lifeline just to see the type of play that might actually get them some scores on the board and to keep them competitive in this match.
Exactly, and I do totally agree. You know, that goal was manufactured simply from just willing the ball forward.
I think we've got I think Tim Flicker has come down there and he's looking to give it an interview. I think he's heading up to one of our coaches.
And that's half time, and congratulations, Kingsway, opening up the account. First goal. Started good things to come for the next half. So the score, we've got Bayswater, 3 goals to 20, Kingsway, 1 goal to 6 points. We'll be back with a short break. Make sure you have a kick on the oval. During the break, just be mindful that it's a government venue, no smoking, no vaping. But if you're feeling like something delicious, why not come down to the Cairns here on the northern end? Got hamburgers, bacon and egg rolls. It's all there on the northern end. That's our canteen. You can't miss it. And we've also got southern end, we've got food trucks. So we've got a bit of food. But yes, lots going on, so refresh yourselves, get your toiletries in, and we'll be back soon for the second half of the C3 Women's Final.
So he's pulling those notes. So
yeah, plus I think we're being relatively kosher about. We haven't said they only rocked up 2 minutes before the game started, so.
No, it's good fun. It's actually just talking. It's
Yeah.
like it's talking to yourself. But you guys have got a good lead, so maybe close the second half, maybe not.
We don't know. Well,
We don't know. We're hoping back at HQ.
look, we'll see.
Yeah.
Here, do you two want to chat for a minute?
It's not been raining here recently.
Yeah.
You guys need anything, let me know. I'm going to smash you guys.
Okay, thank you so much. The interview. I didn't hear anything. What's the words of wisdom from? Yeah. second half's about to kick off here at HIF Stadium at Joondalup. Bayswater 3-3-21 taking on Kingsway 1-0-6. Big second half of footy here. Rain's decided to come join us for the second half of football. So yeah, it'd be exciting to see how this game unfolds.
What are you looking out for at the start of this second half, Ella?
I'm really just looking at who's going to hit that contest the hardest. I think games like these are won in the contest, so whichever team gets to the ball first and puts their head over it, I reckon is going to walk away with it, regardless of what the score is right now.
3-3-21 plays 1-0-6, and we're underway in the second half. We have it's a bit of a scrap, but it's going forward for Bayswater at the moment. And we've got another ball up just outside the centre square. Bayswater in attack early in this second half.
Seems that Kingsway have moved Mel Hardy into the midfield, so probably looking for a bit more damage through there to add her in. Oh.
Very contested to start this third quarter.
Alrighty, how about that as well? You know, just as the girls are running out, the rain comes out a bit just to remind them, hey, it's still going to be a wet weather game. I do just want to say, so I made sure I got around to the Ballajura girls and I said, make sure you guys do a bit of a guard of honour for the Basie girls.
Yeah, no, that was really nice to see.
You got to the teams that start with B are going to be friends with each other, I reckon.
Absolutely.
So. He's still keeping up the efforts here as well, which is really nice to see.
Oh, Mag's taking a bit of a dive into the puddle.
Just quick little bath for her, no worries. Look, I got to...
Creedy just doing the push-ups.
Yeah, I did see that. You know, get your work in when you can. I love that.
Yeah. Clearly she's not working hard enough for the contest, and she needs to have a couple extra push-ups.
Yeah. Okay.
Holding call on Stoddy, the Bayswater ruckman, so she's going to send it inside 50.
It's a lovely kick inside, just bouncing that puddle, unfortunately. Not a problem, though, for Sauzier. She goes set sail for goal. Nice kick. Basie win another point. It's a nice kick in from the fan favourite Stoddy. I like that. Unfortunately, just dropped short in that puddle, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the problem in these conditions. You've really got to attack the footy. You can't really wait for that footy to come towards you, because it's probably going to get caught in a puddle somewhere.
It was you were completely right about Maggie Biffin going for a bit of a dive in the puddle. I always do like to say when it is a wet weather footy game and there's, oh wow, outstanding play through the middle. Well done. Just a bit of pace on the ball there. How good was that? We're looking for a quick entry. Takes a little bit off the kick. Hasn't worked out. Kingsway looking to recover. Handball straight over the top, right into that puddle. There might be another bath. There we go. There it is. Out onto this wing. It's going to be an interesting one-on-one. Both players very clever to keep their feet here. I like the repeat efforts in from Maya Murphy. She's done well. Trying to win that ball out for her team. Quickly on the boot by Abby Partridge. Moving that ball forward. Kingsway have a good shot here. Oh, well done. Nice composure there from Sophia Bishop. Once again, a little bit reluctant there from the Basie defence, but it's okay. Spills out, might work in their favour. But it looks like Sky Lombardi.
Yeah, Sky is a great wing, holds her space really well, gives it to Creedy.
I like that effort there. Good attack on the footy. Just slipped through. Still makes it interesting because the ball's further down the line. Good recovery from Kingsway.
It's going to pay a downfield free kick for a late hit on a Kingsway defender. Can't at the moment see who it is.
Don't think there was too much intent in that other than the fact that it's obviously just a bit wet and they're obviously running as hard as they can.
But you've got to be happy with the umpires protecting the player.
Okay, hold on, someone else gone down here. What's going on here? I missed that, sorry ladies, did you see?
No, I didn't see who went down.
Is it a bit of an off the ball thing or is it maybe a bit of cramp? Time is still ticking. Umpires haven't called for time, I dare say that they'll do that shortly. Now the runners and the trainers have intervened. It'll either be play on or they will stop the clock. Giving them plenty of time to make a decision. And she looks like she's up and okay, but she's going to need to come to the ground. Could be a cramp, you know, after going in for a half a footy. Obviously getting your rest in and recovery. Then coming out back into the cold, high chance it could just be a bit of cramp as well.
Yes.
I know for myself in these situations, or coming back out for the third quarter when it's a bit cold, my hammies are always tingling. I'm like, high chance I ping a string here. She looks like she's all right. Supported well coming off the ground. We got the runner and we got two trainers. Bit of an entourage almost. Well done. Let's hope she's okay and she's able to return to the ground. Play resumes here. Kingsway looking to get some inside 50s. And that is a lovely intercept mark. I think was that Jess Lambert? No.
I think that's number 30, so that'd be Shannon. So yeah, she's
Shannon.
Another one from Swan Districts who's just been pivotal in our team this year.
She's outstanding. So that ball gets centered. And this is a good little foot race here. I like this competitive stuff. Oh, well done from a Kingsway player there. That was Leona Russell. She did outstandingly well there. Trying to gain advantage for her team here. Basie well represented. That's a pretty good tackle. That's a pretty good tackle from Alicia Hardy.
Not sure if you guys can hear, but the audience is begging for that, holding the ball call.
I'm not sure how much prize she did have, but it was a nice tackle.
It was
Pinned the arms well,
tackle.
made sure that the ball couldn't spill out. But, you know, you've got to back your own team. You know, it's like when you go to the AFL game, apparently everything's holding the ball.
Especially if you go to an Eagles game.
Oh, yeah. Ball. Someone touches the footy, ball.
So that was a high contact on Lilia, so she's going to walk away with that free kick.
Pretty clever from her then. I think she sort of sensed that there's going to be some contact coming. Got a little bit lower, didn't sell it too much, but did well. Oh, Hardy as well, still gone. Seems like Basie are willing to put a little bit of physicality into it. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful tackle from Maya Murphy on that one.
Russell just sticking that because, let's be honest, the force was coming through and she just held on. That was an outstanding tackle, but I think who was that? Hayley Crute as well was certainly up to running through.
Bayswater get it out.
Bayswater working that ball forward. Jacinta Jensen doing her best here. Caitlin Pollard coming away with the ball. Not much on. She trusts the work of Courtney Peoples here. Courtney be wanting to keep her feet. Doing well here, but both players outstanding efforts. That might be an in the back. No, umpire says no worries, play on. Not sure about that. That's all right. Nice little bit of body work there. Made sure not to do that second movement with the arms to give away a push in the back. But
was very careful not to extend, rather just to protect space.
Yeah, again, great technique. You know, you just got to keep the arms out.
Chloe Sauzier takes a mark and just has a run, sees an open space. Ness in a foot race to get to the ball first.
Oh, I don't know if she's got it, umpire. And he said,
umpire pays holding.
Yep. Unfortunately, Maya Murphy thought that she might have picked her up. I think it was a bit of a, try to fake her out a little bit then. So, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. No, I'm not picking it up. And just caught her out on that. It's a nice kick. It's a nice kick. And then we got, of course, Sauzier looking to go inside 50 again. She's been instrumental for Basie so far in this game. Up. umpire says that's come off a few pairs of hands. Not convinced anyone had clean possession. I will say, Sawsey is probably the front runner for the BOG at the moment.
Yeah, she'd be hard to beat. Hayley Crudy's been instrumental.
Yep.
But yeah, Bayswater have such a talented team. It's hard to.
Finds the and then right on time. There, that nice vision kick over the top. Didn't rush the kick, just enough. Might be a bit too far out. Goes for the set play. Fortunately, that wet footy proving hard to bring down right now. He's still trying to scrounge a goal. Kingsway well represented as they'll look to exit their back 50. Goes for a run. That was a nice effort there. I believe that was Serena McVee again. So she is very important for Kingsway's backline. We're out here on the wing.
Yeah, Bayswater won't be happy with how easily they let that just walk out of their forward 50. It's been a focus this year to keep that defensive pressure. So yeah, they'll be looking to capitalise on that.
Nice tap down there from the ruckman. We're off again via Crudy. It is Crudy, correct?
It is Crudy.
Yep.
That is the
I think I called it Crude at the start, so please don't. If you do listen to this back, I do apologise. So Hayley Crudy moving the ball down the field for her team, trying to give them another opportunity. Haven't had a score yet this quarter. Kingsway with the last score with that last that goal after the siren to keep them in it. It's an important ball to win. That was a nice tackle from Nazreen Morauf as well, to just kind of brace and just wait for the contact and the force to come through, but then also careful not to give her high. So it was an outstanding effort, well done. And she goes again, she lays another tackle. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give some love to the Kingsway backline here, because I'll tell you what, they are doing their absolute best not to concede, and there's been some pretty courageous plays from them. It's both ruckmen getting ready to do battle again.
Yeah, no, it's been really good to see Kingsway's backmen and their ability to set up behind the contest and not let Bayswater get that quick kick out.
Yeah, number 9 for Kingsway, Ava Druzinovic. I'm sorry if I get that wrong. I was going to say Ava D just in case. She has been real good down there as well. Quite ferocious. That's a nice kick on. But again, Basie well represented. They've pretty much got a wall of about 6 players here. Geez, take your pick. Nice bit of shepherding too.
Jose with the nice kick inside 50. It is her 50th game today, so
well done.
Huge shout out to Josie, another veteran of the club.
Yeah.
Super excited for her.
How about that, playing 50 games in a grand final, eh? Oh, nice. I'm not sure why we played that on, unfortunately. That's a little bit of a lack of composure there. Jess Bickley, you did so well to take that mark. I don't think you really had much on, but grand final excitement, it is understandable, it does happen.
Crudy finds Maggie. Maggie delivers it inside 50. Bit of a scramble for the ball. Umpire says my ball.
But again, see, we do not have a Kingsway forward of the halfway mark of this ground. However, with a 50-metre penalty, they are all filtering back. This is a great opportunity for Kingsway if they can get this ball moving.
Decides to keep
and
running.
They do. See if they can make something of it. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a trip behind play. It is wet and it is slippery. That's a lovely chase down tackle. We're a bit unlucky. And another one. Wowee. Melisha Hardy, once again, just putting in the work with the tackles. Again, I said it before, maybe she needed to focus her attention on the footy before, and that was some menacing tackling. So well done. She's desperately trying to win these. Close one there. Kick out to the wing here. There's a bit of time and space. Picks it up. That was Linda Holland. Lovely kick.
Finds a target.
Hardy, a little bit unfortunate here. Oh, sorry, that was Murphy, I believe.
Oh.
She's drawn her high.
Unlucky to give away the high tackle there.
I tell you what, there's a nice bit of passage of play from Kingsway.
Yeah, no, that was lovely.
Oh, I don't know, umpire, let it go. See, this favours Basie that there's been a bit of a hold up here. Unfortunately, doesn't get the kick away that she would have liked. Going back in for a second effort to make amends. Again, probably want to win that stoppage here. Yeah, good. See, if you're Kingsway, here's your opportunity. What you want to do is get a bit creative. You've got to find a midfielder, get on the move, try and break those lines and throw a bit of a shock at Bayswater. Fortunately not the case. Basie able to win it out. However, Kingsway well represented here. That was a nice intercept from Pollard. And a lovely kick, and she's found a target.
I believe that's Abby Partridge.
Still waiting to see the numbers. I do like the look of the grey jumpers that they have. I'm not sure about the green and the grey though in terms of making it easy, but I believe it is also number 1, Abby Partridge, as you said.
She's a fair way out,
Yes.
but the wind is in her favour.
And tell you what, she you're right, she did put everything into that kick and just made the journey. Unfortunately, is a minor score. So Kingsway's first point of the day. So 3 goals, 4-22. Bayswater plays Kingsway 1 goal, 1-7 as we are in the dying stage of this third quarter.
Bayswater very fortunate not to have a lot of experience in kickouts this year. That could hurt them. Lilia with a run up the wing, comes off the wrong side of the boot. Umpire calls for a throw-in. He's changed his mind, decided insufficient intent, it's going Kingsways.
So Linda Holland will look to send this one in. I just heard someone call out Dutchy, so that's a very appropriate nickname as well, having the last name Holland. So Dutchy looking to send the ball inside, bit of a forward tumbler. That's a lovely mark from who else but
Hayley
Carudi. Tell you what, she might now be the front runner. I think she's had, probably about 7 or 8 touches this quarter and has been pretty instrumental, especially with an effort like that. Not quite the kick she would have liked, however. This is a bit of a tag for HQ. We will be going down for a boundary line interview at the quarter break. So don't put an advert on this time. Both ruckmen doing battle again. It looks like we might have a stoppage. Again, I'm going to say the battle in between the 2 rucks, between Stoddy and Niblett, has been pretty good. Niblett winning that one out. And umpire said he wasn't happy about something. It might have been the way that he threw it up. I know Niblett would be upset about that because she said, oh, great position. And now he's thrown it to the favour of Stoddy. And she wins the tap. But over the boundary for boundary throw-in in these dying seconds. We know what Kingsway did in the dying seconds of the last quarter. So they'll be looking to do the same because I tell you what, if they can, that would really give them a good look coming into the last quarter.
They really need to score here to keep their hopes alive.
Yeah. She didn't have it. Yep, got to pay it, unfortunately. Melisha Hardy, okay. Unfortunately, I don't think you have time for this, girls. The clock is still running, and you're probably going to cost yourselves a shot at goal. I understand the emotion in it. Yep, 4 seconds to go, siren's going to blow. And that was a free kick Kingsway's way. Yep.
Yeah, probably not the smartest play from Kingsway there.
But you've got to have a ping from outside 50. Got to unleash the barrel.
No, wouldn't back her from this distance. She is quite an impressive kick, but to stay on your line is...
She did go the barrel, I love it. Things you love to see. So good effort there. But that could prove to be costly, as we did highlight. Look, I know in the heat of the moment, unfortunately, probably wasn't quite aware of how much time was left. Crossing to the boundary line now.
Kingsway, 1 goal, 1-7. So it's still only a margin of 15 points. So still, the game is open for 20 minutes, the final 20 minutes of season 2025. C3 competition in the PFL. Following this game, we've got another one coming up. mates, just keep your distance from the huddles and the centre square clear. And no smoking, no vaping. If you want to smoke or vape, you have to do it outside. Okay, we'll see you guys soon.
Huge last quarter of football here at HIF Stadium between Kingsway and Bayswater.
Bayswater certainly making the most of this final break here.
Bayswater up and about, leading Kingsway 3-4-22 to Kingsway's 1-1-7. What do you think Kingsway need to focus on in this last quarter here?
I think really just moving that ball on at all costs for them. I've understood how, you know, the stoppage game is working. You're not really wanting to let Baysy get a run on, but you probably need to do that a little bit more attackingly. Lock the ball down in your forward half and then just try and grub some of those goals through.
Do you think Bayswater play conservatively from here, or is the game still theirs to lose?
I would let it free flow, at least for probably the first 9 minutes, and then after that, if the score is still similar, I'd then probably park the bus, I reckon. That'd be pretty good strategically. But look, Basie's system has worked all game, although they probably haven't impacted the scoreboard as much as they like, but I'd say that's a lot to do with the weather conditions more than anything, right?
Absolutely.
Last quarter action of this Budget Car and Truck Rental C3 Women's Grand Final. And very congested in the middle. So 3-4-22, Bayswater leading Kingsway 1-1-7. 15-point margin, so 3 straight kicks in it. Tell you what, an important point even from Basie. And then imagine if we went into overtime.
That would be
I know that's
really
not what you
crazy.
want,
Oh, I'm just
I
here
love the
for a
drama.
good game. You've got to love the theatre in football. So, look, as long as Bayswater walk away with the flag, I don't really care how they get there.
Place is my ball. We'll have a ball up in that far wing.
Looks like one of the Kingsway players is coming off with an injury. I'm not sure how that happened. Might have been behind play.
Looks like she's kind of grasping at her back a little bit, so it might just be, back sort of seized up. Again, being so warm and hot, and then being out there in the cold conditions is just perfect for muscular injuries, unfortunately. So hopefully she's not in too much more discomfort. The Serena McVie comes in the ground.
Do you hear that?
Very congested footy. Was still out on that far wing. Maisie looking to attack the ball in the corridor. Geez, that was a hefty bump. Once again, it's a nice hit there. Kingsway girls doing well to hold it up. Keep it away from that Basie forward line. They just keep rolling that ball forward. They're doing a good job of it so far. Basie recover, well represented. Under pressure here. Oh, geez, that was well done by Prudy again, just to shrug that tackle. Again, I think right now, at this point of the game, certainly, I think front runner. If Silvier can maybe kick another goal or so, would certainly put her forward. But several players doing a great job.
Yeah, lots of individual standout efforts, but as a team, everyone's played their role really effectively.
You've got to love the work from Stoddy as well, giving her players first use of the ball whenever she can.
Absolutely.
The ruckmen very rarely get love, so I'm going to give her some right now, and I think she's had an outstanding game, certainly using her body. And I know, I always love when you're a ruckman, when the opposing ruckman agrees, like, let's not just jump into each other, let's body up.
Body up,
Trust me, tomorrow she's going to feel so much better for it. You don't get those little corkies and things like that. So it's a good inside 50 entry for Basie.
Sauce on the boot.
Oh, there's a chance here. Basie well represented here. There's a number out the back. She's found her. Sky Lombardi getting that on the boot. Not quite the carry that she would have liked.
Sauce with the intercept.
Yeah. She must have heard me and said, no, I want this best on ground, so I'm going to do everything I can.
Absolutely.
Is that Nikki Lundy again? Oh, sorry, it wasn't.
Number 6 is Vanessa Stella.
Yeah, Vanessa Stella. Again, another ball up. Deep in Basie's forward 50. Kingsway will be looking to defend.
Prudy finds space on the left foot snap. Hits the outside point post, unfortunately.
Prudy, I love your energy, mate. You're just on the move all the time. That's outstanding. I know, obviously, not quite the kick you would have liked, but that was a nice effort regardless.
On your non-dominant foot as well.
Oh, was that? Oh.
Yeah, she's a right footer.
Stop it.
She's nothing short of impressive.
I'm just going to say it right now, Prudy, chill out. Leave some fun for the rest of us.
Yeah, leave some bowl for the rest of us. And she says, no, thank you, that bowl is mine.
What do you reckon she got the leg for this? It's a fair distance out.
I don't think
but
she'll kick this.
This is totally fine in my opinion. Take your time, take some time off the
she
clock.
centres it.
Sure.
No, I was saying she should centre it, but that works into
She would
space.
tell you she was trying to centre
Yeah,
that ball, but I'm going to
absolutely. Probably not
I'm going
with
to say
that
that's
kick.
a fair dink and shank. But when you've had that good a game, I reckon you're allowed to shank a couple.
Yeah.
So again, clock is still ticking down. About 12 and a half minutes to go. Still not out of depth at all. We are 3 straight kicks for Kingsway to potentially take the lead here. Can happen. Best part about grand finals is they are full of drama. But we will need to get moving.
Kingsway really need to present on those
Misha
options.
Hardy, great body work there. Unfortunately not able to bring it down, but it creates a bit of a foot race. Basie well represented, well done there just to use the shepherd. Oh, geez, that's going to be crunchy. Tell you what, Crudy is absolutely giving it to her then. And she has felt every ounce of that.
Umpire's got the ball, but hasn't stopped the clock yet.
If you're Kingsway player, remember you'd probably be asking that question, can we stop the clock here? And she looks like she's getting some pretty hefty attention, and the clock is still running.
Indeed. Kingsway need as much time as they can get, so if I was a player, I'd be
Umpire, you got to make a call.
definitely appealing to the umpire, asking for time to be stopped on the clock.
Yeah, that's way too long. Please let that go for a minute. And again, like, thoughts are with the Kingsway play here. Like that was a crunching hit, and she's obviously needs to take her time to get off the ground because she is in quite a bit of pain.
Yeah.
But as far as adjudication of the game goes, I do feel the clock should have been stopped there because Kingsway's now lost 2 minutes, which certainly in their circumstances is not ideal when you're trying to chase down 3 straight kicks.
Absolutely not.
Again, clock still running and we are yet to get play back on.
Ball's been given back to Hayley Crudy, and the audience claps the Kingsway player off. She gives the crowd a little pump back.
Yeah,
Says, get up on your feet,
I love
Kingsway
that.
has still got this.
I love that. She's in a lot of pain and she's still urging the crowd to get behind the girls. Absolute legend that is. I love that effort. Crudy sending the ball inside 50 and we've got another stoppage. All right. Yeah, let's see. 3 minutes Kingsway lost there.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating.
I know they can't obviously do much about it, and they're like, again, what happened for the care that was taken then for the injured player was 100% necessary. I just feel umpire probably should have stopped the clock then.
Stop the clock on that one.
Basie doing well here, well represented. Oh, Stoddy dragged down there, saying I didn't even have it, umpire, which I think is a fair point to make. There you go, ball down the line. Basie once again well represented.
Cripper with the kick back inside.
Oh, geez, went through the mix there a little bit.
Good smother from the Kingsway player.
Yes,
Seems like she copped it on the way through, though.
Oh, cut that off really nicely.
Unfortunately.
That was Oakes as well. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out for us as she would have liked. It's okay. Still up for a bit of a tussle.
Kingsway going to be first to the ball.
And Basie set up so well once
Irish
again.
is set up beautifully behind the ball and takes that intercept mark and is just going to slow the game right back down.
Kingsway once again looking to take on the middle of the ground. I don't mind it. They understand that they need to get moving. Basie again just set up so well. And to discuss what we were saying before, I do think you were in park the bus territory now.
Yes.
With 8 minutes to go and with a running clock, because we don't stop the clock here in the PFL, you would say it's starting to become quite the task for Kingsway.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bayswater tried to have a switch kick early and it just didn't quite hit the target, and Kingsway nearly capitalised on them. So you'd probably want to shy away from that at the minute and just play smart football.
Probably say once you get to the 6 minute mark, which means you get about 2 minutes per goal. Once you get to that area, I'd probably say that he's just about Basie home and hose. So let's see if they can get that minute 30 off the clock, just to make their almost just about guarantee it. Or in reverse, another goal, I believe, would be the nail in the coffin for Kingsway.
Yes, absolutely.
Another stoppage here. Physicality here. Kingsway looking to win that footy. They do. Sock it off the deck just to get the ball forward. That's okay. It's not a bad little strategy there on the ball. Still, gee, I don't mind that from Kingsway. They still understand. It's like, all right, if we're not going to clean entry, we're just going to work that ball forward. And here they are, well represented. There's a foot race. Both girls coming through with a lot of pace. Looks like
1v3.
Yeah. Kingsway well represented. They recover well here. Caton Pollard trying to work the ball through. She was looking for Maya Murphy there, unfortunately.
Oh,
Didn't quite.
shakes that kick, unfortunately, Lilia.
Basie well represented here, and nice little work with the Shepherd there, and a lovely kick inside. Was it Sky Lombardi with the pass inside? Who do we have lined up for goal here?
That would be Sophia Bishop.
Oh, and she's gone for the unselfish thing and try to find a teammate in a better position. Not the perfect kick, but Holly Davey gets on the end of it. It's a nice kick. Hold on. Oh, she's done it.
Gone through. Absolutely huge kick. Oh.
No. What's happened?
Umpire's called to hit the post, I believe.
Okay, must have just skimmed it. But again, that's that important point that we're talking about. So
absolutely.
From here, you definitely say that the best Kingsway can do is probably draw it and then hope for overtime, bit of OT. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I do understand she was tackled straight away, but when she put the ball up in the end, showed that she had clean possession, but chose not to get rid of it. I reckon he might get rung up there, but they get away with it. Basie looking for another inside 50. And he calls holding the ball for that. Okay. Not too bad. It probably was incorrect disposal. I did see, obviously, she tried to kick it. It must have just missed her foot, unfortunately, and hit the deck, which is incorrect disposal. 5 minutes to go here in this grand final. Courtney People taking off the ball there. Umpire slipped over, probably affected his ability to see if paid incorrect disposal before there. Probably warranted the same then, but you know, it is wet out there for our umps.
Finals are such a hard game to umpire as well.
I do feel for them. Crowd is always a factor, but especially today when there's packed out numbers, well represented from both clubs.
Paid a high contact for Holly Davey, so she's going to send it inside 50.
Oh. Nice little effort there from Maddie Williams. Not able to bring it down. Kingsway still fighting and called holding the ball. Yeah, slow it down, slow it down.
Nessa's typically a good decision maker, so she's going to...
Nessa Stella. Don't know about that. She kicked to a 2-on-1.
No, that was...
On her.
I know, I put the mockers on her. Sorry. Sorry, Ness, if you listen to this back.
You're trying to pump her up.
Yeah, you know, get around the forwards.
So about just over 3.5 minutes to play here, and I'm calling it. It is Basie's flag.
Yeah.
And I do have to say, in an 80th season, in an undefeated season, they are just about to complete the perfect season. And I think that's just an absolutely outstanding effort. How fitting is it? Just the timing of it all is perfect. How many years has your girls program been running for now?
I think it's been running since 2018.
Yep.
So yeah, I've been at the club for a while. Dad used to coach, so I've been down there since I was 12, and just to see the growth and the development of the women's program is
so this is
absolutely phenomenal.
A long time coming.
Long time coming. First final series for the women's team ever.
And first flag.
And first flag.
How good.
Is huge.
It is.
Absolutely huge.
I'm genuinely happy for you guys again. Basie having a rich history, looking to win their inaugural women's flag, and again, a very well-deserving effort. I'm not going to take anything away from Kingsway. Again, their first season, their inaugural season, and to make it all the way to a grand final in your first season is absolutely outstanding. And I think it just really sets them up. I know it's obviously not how they would like it to go this year, but no doubt, I'm sure this primes them for a great future.
Absolutely. I'm going to head down to the bench and get around my club, so I'm going to hand over to Tim Flicker. But it was a pleasure commentating with you today,
no
Ben.
Worries. Enjoy.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Benny, I'm just joining you on the mic here.
Yeah, good.
Last couple of minutes.
Good on you, Timmy. Appreciate it. I know you've been doing some boundary line stuff for us, so appreciate your efforts there.
No worries.
So you affiliated with the Basie Club as well?
Yeah, I play for the men's team, so
very nice.
We did win a reserves flag last year, which was pretty cool, but
yes,
it's great to see the girls have some success.
Broke a drought last year, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
Many years, so how good?
Oh, a bit of Biffo.
No need for that, no need for that.
Oh.
Come on, both teams, let's finish the game off.
Yeah. And now both clubs are getting involved. This girls go.
That's it.
It's not really what you want to see.
No. Bickley was certainly in there at the start of it. Just come on, girls, finish it off.
Finish off the game.
There's a minute to go. I understand. Again, it is finals. Tensions are flared, and it's emotional when obviously it doesn't go your way. But just finish the game off.
Yeah, you don't want to see anyone get injured in the last couple of minutes of the match, do you?
Yeah, and I think the umpires did quite well there to keep the game flowing. And with 50 seconds to go, looks like Basie going to get another shot.
Yeah, Liliana with the ball. She's been really great off half-back, I think, today.
She has.
Actually played with her father in the men's team.
Right.
Shout out to Yangi. He'll be watching on in the crowd.
And a lovely pass off. And she has found... Oh, I love the Kingsway defender there trying to milk a few extra steps. Clever. Look, you've got to do
that. You've got to do that on the mic.
One of my main tactics is I'll take 3 or 4 steps.
Yeah.
And especially because she's probably understanding that this is going to make it a very hard kick. She
definitely.
Just to put it through.
Yeah. And good on the mark too. Got the smother in, so really well done.
8 seconds. Basie, their inaugural women's flag. They broke the drought of premiership flags last year. This is huge.
Bayswater 2025 Women's C3 Premiers, and look at them run onto the field, Ben. They are ecstatic.
The perfect season. It is bloody hard to do. Undefeated in the home and away season. Won their first finals game in their first ever finals campaign, and then they cap it off with a flag. Well done, Bayswater, in your 80th year. That is absolutely outstanding.
It's great to see, but really strong second half from Kingsway, I thought there. They really fought it out hard and been the second best team all year as well, so full credit to them as well.
And exactly as we did speak about before, and again, I'm going to say it because it does need to be said, Kingsway, you hold your heads up high. First inaugural season for women's to go all the way to a grand final is absolutely outstanding. Again, unfortunately not your year today, but it really sets you up for some great success and what will be a very strong program, no doubt.
I think so, Ben. You look at Bayswater, it's taken them 8 years to get to a final, so to do it in your first year, full credit to Kingsway.
So that'll about just wrap it up as the celebrations obviously start for Basie. Look, it's going to be a tough one, I think, for best on ground. Like I said, I really liked Crudy. I think she was everywhere. Sauzier had a really good game as well, giving plenty of options up forward and just willing that footy in and kind of creating. I liked Stoddy's effort
in the ruck, very good in the ruck.
Ruckman don't get enough love, and she was very instrumental trying to get first access to the ball for her team. So some really good efforts.
I'm a bit biased, the halfbacks playing off the halfback myself, Ben, but I thought Liliana was really solid
I
there
agree
as
with
well.
you there, mate. Yeah. And the backs were just set up so well.
They did, didn't they? Yeah.
Just had that ball set up, and we're happy to let the Kingsway forwards move forward, and they just had a kick behind the play, and as I said in the first quarter, I think, making their back line, their defensive 50, pretty much impregnable. So outstanding effort.
To keep a team to 1-1-7 for an entire match of football is a really impressive effort. So well done to the Basie back women as well.
I'm going to sign off here because I want to get around the Ballajura girls a little bit in the warm-up to their game. But again, thank you for those who are listening in. Commiserations to Kingsway, but well done for making it to the grand final. And of course, congratulations to Bayswater on an undefeated and perfect season. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations to Bayswater, the 2025 C3 Premiers.
One day while the light is glowing, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment. I just wanna feel this moment.
It's nowhere. Christina Aguilera. Oye, mamita. Reporting live from the tallest building in Tokyo. Long way from them hallways. Filled with souls and old days. Lady counting always. Real fat all day. Now, baby, we can parlay. Oh, baby, we can party. She read books, especially about red rooms and tie-ups. I got a hook. She see me in the suit with the red tie tied up. Anything it's nice to meet you. But time is money. Only difference is I own it. Now let's stop time and enjoy this moment.
Everyone come in now, everyone come in.
I see a future, but live for the moment. Makes sense, don't it? And I make dollars, I mean billions. I'm a genius, I mean brilliance. The streets will school them and made them slicker than slick with the ruler. I've lost a lot and learned a lot, but I'm still undefeated like Shooter. I'm far from cheap.
1, 2, check, 1, 2.
We can travel the world and I can give you and all you can see. Time is money, only difference is I own it. Like a stopwatch, let's stop time and enjoy this moment.
One day while the light is glowing, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open,
All right, come on guys, come on in. We're running a little bit behind, so before teams can congregate. Tony here. Over here, Kingsway. Okay, Rocco, turn it down. Just turn it down, thanks. Fade it down. Straight off. Okay. Okay. Don't they look good? Congratulations to Bayswater on winning the 2025 Budget Car and Truck Rental C3 Women Grand Final. Please put your hands together for their efforts today. Yes. Assisting with today's presentation is Perth Football League board member Danielle Santoro. To the umpires, we thank the umpires selected to officiate today's game. We congratulate you on your appointment and appreciate the important role you have played throughout the season. We'd like to call upon field umpire Warren Beckwith to accept the grand final umpire medals on behalf of the umpires. Warren, thank you. Now we're not going to mess around, we're going straight to the best on ground. And it gives me great pleasure to announce today's best player is wearing a number 34, Hayley Cook, Bayswater. Congratulations, Hayley. Whilst we have one winning team, we have another team that's played some outstanding football for season 2025. I'd like to call upon the coach of Kingsway Football Club, Dave Ings, to forward some words. Thank you, David.
Thanks for that. Thank you to the crowd for coming out on a day like today. That's not an easy task. Well done to Bayswater, an outstanding season. Undefeated is pretty difficult to do in any grade. Well done to our girls. We've tried really hard in our first season. We have a very young team, a really evolving team, so we're really looking forward to what comes next. But great day today for Bayswater. Well done.
Thank you, David, and all the best to Kingsway for season 2026. Now please join me in welcoming and congratulating today's winning coach, Aidan Ridley of Bayswater, to receive his premiership medal and say a few words and announce. Aidan, could you please announce your premiership team?
I'll say a few words first. Firstly, thanks to PFL sponsors, young boys, you guys who don't have a game, much appreciated. To Kingsway, you guys are unreal. You guys just kept getting better throughout the season. To make a grand in your first year is unbelievable. It took us, 8, constant growing. So testament to you guys, absolutely amazing. To our group, our squads, look, 40 odd players got us here. 23 did the job today. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm so really swore. I'm so bloody proud of you all. Let's get a bit easy to us, alright? Alright, let's hand out some medals. Number 1, Amy McClure. Number 2, Amy Tremaine. Number 3, Caitlin Hopkins. Number 4, Nikki Lundy. Number 8, Vanessa Stella. Number 9, Leona Russell. Number 10, Jess Lambert. Number 11, Amber Johnson. Number 13, Josie Lundy. Happy 50th. Number 14, Lucy Ducker. Number 16, Emily Scott. Number 19, Lil Lloyd. Number 20, Madeline Williams. Number 22, Christina Russo. Number 28, Ella King. 29, Skylar Buddy. Number 30, Shannon Ray. 31, Holly Davey. 32, Sophia Bishop. Number 33, Chelsea Williams. 34, DOG, Hayley Grant. 35, Chloe Silzia. 36, Hayley Strickland. 37, Fernanda Gretchen. And our captain, Maggie Biffin.
Okay, so now the captain and the coach will now be presented the Premiership flag. Congratulations to Bayswater. Let's get a quick photo. And now we need the three of you to jump in with the rest of your team and celebrate one big Premiership photo for Bayswater, the premiers of C3 2025. Hit the music. Okay, everybody, we'll have to get back into the rooms and celebrate. We've got another match to start. Turn it down. Thank you. Yes, the next match, we want to start it at 1 p.m. That's 4 minutes away, so we've got formalities to do. So we kindly ask all teams to exit the playing arena. Of course, Bayswater, celebrate in your rooms. So, yeah, we're going to get started with presentations. Sorry, the opening formalities for the next game. We've got Ballajura and Swan Valley warming up already here. It's a C2 Grand Final. The 2025 C2 Grand Final. Okay. Calling Ballajura to the centre. We'll get underway the opening formalities and coin toss and kick off another exciting game. Hopefully the weather stays clear for us and the ground dries out. It's fairly heavy out there. And just a reminder, no smoking, no vaping. It's the government venue. The bar will be open soon. Probably is open now. I believe we've got a midday licence onwards. Canteens open for food. Food trucks are on the southern end. Canteens on the northern end. So yes, you can definitely get yourself nourished here. Okay. Welcome to HIF Health Insurance Oval for the Budget Car and Truck Rental C2 Women Grand Final between Ballajura and Swan Valley. The Perth Football Club acknowledges the Whadjuk Noongar people as the traditional custodians of this land, and we pay our respects to elders, past, present and emerging. Today's grand final will not be possible without the support of our partners, and we'd like to thank Budget, Car and Truck Rental, the West Coast Eagles, our official beverage